What's up everybody, this is Derek here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to get high on Vikendi at Cement Factory. That's right, we're talking once again about sniping locations, how to climb up high on the map so that we have a better vantage point to shoot down at our enemies. So first up, a disclaimer, I am at the top of one of these towers, and how did I get here? Well, I dropped here, so that's rather disappointing. It is good to know, though, that there's no good loot up here, because if there was, well, what you could do is you could actually drop up here, and then you could jump over to this large staircase, and then just climb down from there. So, you know, we see this large staircase from pretty far away on the map because it extends up so high. You do not want to fall off here. And as I'm making my way down, you'll see at the bottom, so basically on Miramar, there's a staircase like this that you can actually climb up. However, you need a vehicle. You need to park a vehicle underneath it. I know this is going to get rather dizzying for you guys. I'm sorry, but I don't want to die this high up because I want to show you where you can actually reach. So there's a spot in Miramar, and oh my gosh, we just fell, but we didn't die. Good. But you need a vehicle. You park the vehicle under the staircase, you jump up on the hood of the vehicle, then you jump up on the roof of the vehicle, and then from there you can climb onto the bottom staircase. But the unfortunate part about this staircase is it is too high. So even if you park a UAZ or something underneath here and climb up onto the roof, I don't think you can get to that bottom staircase. So let me know if I'm wrong, and I can certainly annotate it or correct it in a future video. But I am pretty certain that the highest point you can actually reach on Cement Factory or in Cement Factory on Vikendi from the ground level are these two towers. So we've got a north tower. We'll go ahead and take a look, and oh my gosh, that is a northern zone, but we still have some time. Don't have to worry about that quite yet. So there's a northern tower up here between the E and the N of Cement Factory, and there's also a southern tower down here, the other little circle. So I'm pretty sure these are the highest points that you can actually reach that you can snipe off of. So how do you get up there? Well, it's actually pretty easy to do, and I recommend actually getting up here because there's often some pretty good loot on the top of this little building here. So it is as easy as climbing up this staircase and looking around. Let's see what we've got. Do we have anything good this time? M16, not too bad. Extended mag for the sniper. Vaulting over this little railing and then climbing up this steep piece of metal or whatever this is. So you're going to notice that if we just climb up to the top and try to jump, we won't be able to do it. So what you want to do is carefully work your way up here over onto this little metal piece here at the edge. Be careful not to fall because you will die. And let's see if we have to get a little bit closer. That should work. There we go. We have climbed on up. So from here, you have a nice 360 of Cement Factory. Make sure you don't auto walk or auto run off of it. That would be embarrassing. But what I like about this is that you are covered on every side that you are not currently looking at. So basically, you've got nice hard cover in the form of this large concrete or cement or whatever building. And if somebody's shooting you, say somebody's shooting you from the east, you can actually just duck around the other side of this, and then they can't shoot you anymore. And then you could try to potentially peek the corner or whatever and take them out. So this gives you a very nice high vantage point of Vikendi, and remember that in the mobile version of the game, players don't render out that far, so the extent of players rendering as far as you can shoot them is probably somewhere. Let's go ahead and just do enemies ahead. 340 meters, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's like outside or just on the border of where players show up, so it's pretty much like the road. So the good news is that from here you have an excellent vantage point of the road as well as everything around, because like I said, you can walk around this entire outside ledge, and if you see a squad, you know, maybe advancing on this road, you could just light them up on the way, and you have an excellent chance to be able to take them out before they even see you. And if they do see you, you just have to run around the side of this thing, and then you should be good to go. So one interesting spot that you can snipe from, that is the North Tower. I think it's also worth mentioning, it's nothing really that crazy, but it is worth mentioning that there is a catwalk that you can get up on top of over here. If I find any healing items, I will use them just so I don't die if I fall off accidentally. So This little catwalk here, you are able to get into. You can do it, I believe, from either direction, but let's go ahead and just climb up here. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You just climb up the exterior steps and a pan. Woo! Then you go inside. You climb up this set of interior steps. There is an energy drink. We're going to go ahead. That will actually allow us to move a little faster. And for those of you who say that I drag out the videos, I just enjoy talking, honestly. I watch it at like 1.5 times or 2 times. 2 times that might actually be a little bit fast, but watch it at 1.5 times and you can save a little bit of your day if you want to get the content, but you don't want to wait, you know, whatever, however many minutes to actually watch all of it. So you can see that, like I said, this catwalk, pretty easily accessible, nothing all that crazy. I wish there were more catwalks that you could access that were higher up, but unfortunately not the case currently. So there is one other spot I wanted to show you guys, arguably the better spot, and that is the southern tower. So very much the same deal as the northern one, however, with the added advantage that you can actually jump down onto the catwalk, and you can run across the top of some of them. So let's go ahead and I'll show you guys where that is. We're almost down there, I believe. There it is. So once again, our circular building of awesomeness. And there are other things that you can climb up like C1 and stuff, but you can't really get all that high, and they're not very useful for sniping. So that's why I'm not going to really show you guys around those all that much. But like I was saying before, what you want to do is climb up the exterior of the building. There's often some pretty decent stuff, like I said, around here. So it's definitely worth a look. You never know what you're going to find. And then what you want to do is very much the same as before. Climb up here. No loot up here, but you do get an excellent vantage point. Oh my gosh, almost ran off the side of it. Let's climb up there, and then I said you once again have an excellent vantage point. 360, you can run around the ledge, but the added benefit of this one is that you can actually jump down on here. So I'm pretty sure this is a one-way street. I'm pretty sure, no, you can actually jump back up. Can you? Wait, let's find out. We're kind of on the peak of it right now. Yes, you can jump back up. Okay, good. So you don't actually get stuck down there. That's good to know. So you can jump down on top of this one. I don't think there's anything. Maybe if somebody glitches through, you guys can let me know. But I don't think there's anything under here. I don't think there's actually any like loot or anything, because this is a building that you can't climb. You can only access the ground level of it. So like I said, and oh yeah, this is another catwalk that you can walk out on. So, you know, it's not really that great though. You're actually higher up on here. And people don't expect to see enemies up here. So if you just go prone and then you know, just scope in on somebody and start shooting them, most likely they won't know where you are, at least for a while. And then you can also access this blue catwalk. So if you want to confuse people even more, this is probably a pretty safe place to snipe from as well, because, oh yeah, here you can see this is the other catwalk that we were talking about earlier from C1. And I wish there was like a door here and you could climb up and then you could climb into this thing and you could go into the silos, but unfortunately not meant to be at this point. So I said, here is the zone. Oh no, that's no good. But yeah, from here, just go prone. And if somebody starts shooting you, say from over here, all you have to do is retreat a little bit and then they most likely won't be able to hit you. And then you can move around, you know, maybe crawl your way up here and then return fire from a position that they aren't expecting you. That's a good little strategy there. And if you want to access the roof of this building, you can also do that. You can just jump off and woo! There you go. Little woohoo for the video. And you are right over here. And what's interesting about this is there another way to access this roof? I didn't realize that. I actually don't know if there is. So that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, oh yeah, it's right over here. Never mind. Never mind. But there you have it. Some ways to get high up in Cement Factory on Vikendi. There are definitely a lot of other places in Vikendi where you can snipe from. I'll probably talk about those in future videos, but for now I am still disappointed that you can't climb up this staircase of awesomeness, because these things are just so high up. That'd be so fun. As it is, what you have to do is just drop there and then you can enjoy the top of the silo with absolutely no gear, which does you no good. You can actually if you're up there, you can jump down on that one. You could follow that one over to here, and then you can jump. So you can do some cool things, but we are dying to the zone, and I think that is it for this one. So if you enjoyed the video, definitely give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. And my name's Derek G. I hope to see you in a future video soon or on the battlefield soon. For those of you still sticking around, why do you make videos 10 minutes? It's because you can put ads in the middle of the video. Then honestly, you make about 3 times as much as a video that's less than 10 minutes. If it's less than 10 minutes, you make so little. It's like cents for thousands of views, which is awful. So that's why a lot of YouTubers make videos over 10 minutes. Just a little interesting tidbit, you can add those mid-roll ads in, usually like 1 or 2, and then it's a little bit better for each view, which allows us to spend the time to create more content for you. So there you have it, fun fact of the day. Like I said, I hope to see you in a future video soon.